Let's go on the record. This is cause number 2018 CR 13291, the state of Texas versus Mario Cordova. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
Andrew Del Cueto for Mr. Cordova.
Mr. Cordova is appearing by video conference. Can you please state your full name, Mr. Cordova? On the screen, I have the first amended motion to enter adjudication of guilt and to revoke your community supervision filed by the state. State, tell me how we're going to proceed on this one, please.
We're proceeding on the violation of condition number 1 for the DWI, the new DWI, and then we're abandoning the other allegations. We're asking that you revoke the defendant on that and give him a judgment satisfied.
Okay, read your first violation, please.
On or about the 18th day of September 2021 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Mario E. Cordova, committed the offense of driving while intoxicated in violation of condition number 1.
Is that true or not true, sir?
True.
Okay, state.
State abandons the other allegations in the motion.
And what is the recommendation?
We ask that you revoke his probation and give him a judgment satisfied.
How many days in custody does he have in, Ashley or a clerk, if you could please answer? On the MTR.
I'm gonna look it up, Your Honor.
Thank you.
He at least has 3 months in, Judge, at the very bare minimum.
Judge, he has 118 on the MTR, 149 altogether.
What she said is true. 118 on the MTR and 149 total, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Cordova, is that your agreement?
True.
Yes, is that your agreement to the
Yes.
revocation? Okay. I do find that violation of condition number 1 is true. I will revoke your community supervision and I will reform your underlying judgment from 12 months to 4 months, 120 days confinement in Bexar County Jail. You do get credit for the time you have been in custody in this case. I do find the judgment is satisfied. As to this MTR, this is a plea bargain case because you made an agreement as to your punishment. So you do not have a right to appeal. And I see it now. Okay, let's move on to the plea. You understand, Mr. Cordova, you do not have a right to appeal this case. You can stay unmuted. Did you answer? Because I didn't hear an answer.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know that was for me.
Yes. Do you understand you do not have a right to appeal?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're going to go on the record on 2022 CR 0060, the state of Texas versus Mario E. Cordova. Attorneys, please make your announcements for the record.
Gretchen Plater for the state.
Andrew Del Cueto for Mr. Cordova.
And Mr. Cordova is appearing by video conference from the Bexar County Jail. Mr. Cordova, the state has filed a true bill of indictment alleging the offense of driving while intoxicated, third or more offense alleged to have occurred September 18th, 2021. Are we proceeding as charged?
Yes.
This is a 3rd-degree felony and it is punishable by confinement to the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the Institutional Division, for any period between 2 and 10 years confinement. It also carries a possible fine of up to $10,000. Do you understand the range of punishment that applies, Mr. Cordova?
True.
You have the right to a jury trial, you have the right to cross-examine the witnesses against you, and you have the right to remain silent. Those are your constitutional rights. Do you understand those?
Yes.
When you sign this document, the defendant's waiver of rights, what you're telling me is that you want to give up those rights. Is that what you intend to do?
Yes.
Are you a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
If you are not a citizen, I'm still required to tell you that a plea of guilty or no contest to this charge could result in deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law. And Mr. Cordova, I did forget to ask you, is this your electronic signature above the name Mario Cordova?
Yes.
Are you satisfied with the representation of your attorney?
Yes.
Mr. Del Cueto, does your client have a rational and factual understanding of the proceedings against him?
He does, Your Honor.
Has he been able to assist you in the preparation of any defenses?
He has, Your Honor.
In your opinion, is he mentally competent to waive his rights and enter into a plea?
In my opinion, he is competent, Your Honor.
I will accept the waiver and make it part of the record. Mr. Cordova, on the screen, I have the plea bargain that you made in this case. It calls for a recommendation of community supervision. So your sentence, your legal sentence is 6 years confinement in the Texas Department of Criminal Justice, the institutional division. However, that will be suspended at the recommendation of the state. You will be placed on community supervision.
That is probation, correct, Your Honor?
That's probation, yes.
Okay.
The state is going to dismiss in consideration of your plea the possession case 2021 CR 6530. There is restitution payable under that cost number of $57. We're going to reset this matter for a TAP evaluation and a DDRF evaluation. So we're going to assess both the substance abuse and your mental health, and we're going to see what structure, if any, you need for treatment. The period of supervision will be for 6 years. We're going to do also a TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service, no contact order with Zoe Templeton, 10 days in the Bexar County Jail as a condition. You also have to complete the DWI intervention, the Victim Impact Panel Live, and Ignition Interlock for 3 years of your period of supervision. Is that your understanding of the agreement?
Correct, Your Honor.
Is that your understanding, Mr. Del Cueto?
Yes, Judge, with just one caveat, I think Ms. Gretchen was going to contact Zoe to see if it would be okay if we did a no harmful or injurious contact. And I'm just asking that if she's contacted the complainant in that particular case, and if she's okay with it, maybe that condition be changed.
I tried to call her and I didn't get a response, so I will work on that and hopefully have an answer before the next setting.
And I apologize. Who is Zoe Templeton?
So in the possession of controlled substance case, he had broken into her apartment and she was his ex-girlfriend. He didn't get charged. She didn't want to press charges. But that's who she is.
Is that your understanding otherwise, Mr. Del Cueto?
Yes, Your Honor.
And Ms. Flater, is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
What is your plea to the charge of driving while intoxicated, third or more offense? Is it guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Are you entering a plea of guilty because you are guilty and for no other reason?
True.
Yes?
Yes.
Has anyone forced you to enter a plea of guilty
No.
or offered you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
I will accept your plea of guilty. I find it's voluntarily made, and I will ask the state to tender its proof.
State offers states Exhibit 1 and its attachments.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor, we have no objections.
State 1 is admitted. Mr. Del Flecco, are you satisfied the state complied with Article 3914 in this case?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will sign the new discovery acknowledgement and make it part of the record.
Is that the way I'm supposed to do it? Do you know?
Yes, correct.
It is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go. I did something right.
Give me just a minute, please.
Everybody has a glamour shot. I want a glamour shot too.
I don't.
What's the reset date?
Good question. I think we're doing March the 24th. No. February 24th is the first evaluation, Bianca? February 28th. So let's do March 10th.
Hello. Okay, I'm coming. Bye.
Judge, that's not the week you wanted blocked off.
Okay.
I'm sorry?
That's not the week you wanted blocked off.
Oh, I don't remember now. Yeah, you're right. I think it is. So move it to the 24th. You know what? Let's do we have anything set March 3rd for PSIs?
I do not, Judge.
Let's set it for March 3rd because if he's going to require another evaluation, we'll know by that time.
Is it at 9:30 or 1:30, Ashley?
9:30. 9:30.
Thank you.
Let's go back on the record. I do find the evidence is sufficient to substantiate your guilt. I will make no other findings at this time. Also, for purposes of the record, there is a $60 restitution to DPS for the blood testing. Mr. Cordova, I don't like that you're back in front of me. It seems like the problem has gotten a whole lot worse. I don't know what happened since the last time I saw you. So if there's anything that you want me to consider about what happened, please talk to your lawyer about how to do that.